What's up, guys? I got a little bit of a surprise for you. Ooh. Ooh. Check that out. This hike, you go from the desert floor all the way up to 10,700 feet. It's around 11,000 feet of elevation change over about 20 to 23 miles. As you can see, it's not easy, it's not for beginners. It's the equivalent of going from base camp to the top of Mount Everest in one day. Let's check this out. That's where we're headed. The clouds. Okay, so recently me and my buddy Corey went on this hike. How you feeling?
Great. That's a lie.
It's called Cactus to Clouds, or the Skyline Trail. It's on the top 5 hardest hikes in North America. Why do you look so beat?
I'm in my happy place.
This hike is broken up into 3 main sections, as you can see. The first part is the desert floor. This part goes into the second part, which is kind of rolling hills. Then it gets super hard. And then from there you get into the actual valley of where the tram is, and then you hike all the way to Mount San Jacinto. Just hit the summit. Whew. That's freaking awesome. He just landed. Oh, it's a crow. Now I've done this hike twice already. The first time I ever did it was in November. I just did it in May, and as you'll see here in a second, the peak was covered in tons of snow, and the trail was pretty much missing in certain parts of it due to the snow coverage.
We kind of took a different trail per se. Corey's putting on his spikes. We've had to not really bushwhack it, but go up the snow. As you can see, there's snow all around us that we're kind of going up. But man, this side of the mountain is pretty calm. Pretty cool. So the normal way that we would have gone, we're going to go back down that way. So other than that, it's pretty cool. It's quiet.
So before you do this hike, 1, what you're going to need: trekking poles, you're going to need a backpack, you're going to need at least 3 liters of water, at least, when you're starting the trail. And then you're also going to need some food, and you're going to want to know where you're going. So the first part of this trail is kind of hard rock. You want to start at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Check it out. It is, I think it's like 4 o'clock. No, it's like 5. I don't know why I keep saying 4. It is 5:09. The city is just waking up. It's a beautiful day. Oh yeah, a little bit of cloud cover. Corey's coming around, taking his sweet ass time. You all right, man?
Steady. Slow and steady wins the race.
Dude, this is awesome. You can see based on that clip that this first morning part is going to be the dark. The trail is marked by these reflective dots that you'll see throughout the trail. If you get to 1, it's a turning point. Normally is where these dots are actually located on, or it's to help mark the trail for a part that's hard to see.
It's about 6:10. We're a couple miles in. The first little bit of it was a rock scramble, kind of a little bit like this. So you're coming up and down, stuff like this. But it's so far been not too bad. It's not too hot today. There's some runners on the trail, but make sure you bring some booty wipes with you. I forgot, well, I got some Kleenex at the hotel, and that worked too. But this is pretty awesome so far. This first little bit is not too bad. It rolls a little bit, so you have these rolling kind of step ups with dirt. The first little bit is just like all rock. This has got some dirt on the trail, and it's not too bad. The trail is a little bit overgrown in some areas. It's May time frame. So it's May in 2019, and we hit a little bit of rain, but you can tell there's a lot of switchbacks. So this is the easy part. It's about to get real hard.
Once you get past that part, it's kind of rolling hills until that.
So it is 7 o'clock. We're about 3,400 feet in. We started at 4:45, so that's pretty good timing. The city's getting smaller and smaller as you get up here. Stop for a little break. We kind of ran that ridge line for a little bit, and then, or skirted it. Now we're gonna run it for a little bit until we get to the switchback to the hard part. That first part was the easy part. Now it's about to get interesting.
After you get over this rocky part, you're going to ride alongside this finger. You're gonna get on top of the finger, and you're gonna roll this finger all the way up.
All right, so we are 4,800 feet in, and we're about 5.5 miles. So you can see from where I'm at, it gets a little bit more dense as far as forest. I wouldn't call it forest. I'm from Michigan, it's not forest. But it's less desert, so as you can see, there's more green, there's more shade. I'm sitting in some shade right now. But the top of the actual mountain is covered in clouds. So this little bit right here is actually not too bad again. When we get about 2 miles from the summit, it gets, or not from the summit, 2 miles from the actual park where the tram is, it starts to get really, really hard. And that's when you just gotta gut it out. I stop every second switchback or something like that. Take your time, do it safe. A couple things that you should bring on this trail are trekking poles, a ton of water, at least 3 liters, depending on how much you drink. And then obviously you're gonna wanna bring some food. We brought some food, but we're gonna get some snacks when we get up there. So we will catch you a little bit further on the trip.
Then comes the hard part. Once you get to around 6,000 feet, mind you, you're in another atmosphere at this point. Oxygen level is half of what it should be, and you still have a ton more to climb. From this point is the back and forth switchbacks that you literally have to stop almost every step. You'll feel your head pounding from the blood circulation. Your heart's gonna be trying to get to the top. Once you get to the top, once you get to that point of where the tram is, you're gonna take the tram down at the end, but we planned it out where we got food at the tram station.
Hard part's over. Now it's time to go to the summit. So we got another 4.5 there, 4.5 back. Hopefully we should be back here by 1. We stopped here and got some pizza and some roast beef sandwiches and stuff, so it's pretty good. And just a little bit more. It's pretty chilly up here. It's probably in the 40s, and it's probably gonna be a little bit chillier. So hopefully it doesn't rain. See how it turns out.
Now that you're done with the tram station, you refilled your water bottle, You got at least 5 to 6 miles to where the actual peak is. If you're doing this in May, you have to bring micro spikes, especially in the beginning of May. There was snow everywhere, and on certain parts of the trail, there's sheer cliff faces and you can slide off and die pretty easily.
Same distance between base camp and Mount Everest, right here. Time to head back down.
Hey guys, if you really liked this video and you want me to do more hiking videos, leave me a comment section down below on a trail that you guys want me to talk about a little bit more about, and I can go more into detail on this hike. Check you next time.
Okay, let's see.